Anatomy quiz. Let's cover the osteology of the whole body. What is highlighted here? Let's hide the options so that we're not influenced. Okay, so now the arm is in the anatomical position, meaning this is anterior. And I can see that the structure has a connection to the humerus, and then it also lays more to the medial side. So this is the ulna. And if I remove some more tissue, we can see it more clearly. On the other side, we have the radius, and I always just remember that the radius lays on the same side as the thumb. Let's lock in our answer. Correct. Ooh, a bone of the face. So this bone definitely has something to do with the nose. Here's the bony part, the part of our nose, and then it moves into the more cartilaginous part of our nose. So this would be our nasal bone. Yes, it is. Okay, what is highlighted? Let's zoom out and orientate. But this is a rib. As I can see, it is attaching to the vertebra. However, it doesn't seem to have a distal attachment. It's kind of just floating. The 12th rib is the floating rib. Let's see if it's an option. Yes. Correct. What is highlighted? Let's take a look. It's a vertebra, but which one? So let's take a look at the vertebra, and I'll teach you a quick way to remember how many of each type of vertebra there are. So there's 7 cervical vertebrae. I eat breakfast at 7 a.m. There are 12 thoracic vertebrae. I eat lunch at 12 p.m. 5 lumbar vertebrae, and I eat dinner at 5 p.m. I know that this is one of the lumbar vertebrae because it doesn't have the attachment sites for the ribs like the thoracic vertebrae do. So let's just count L1, L2, L3, and then we would have L4 and L5, and then we would have the sacrum. 3rd lumbar vertebra, correct. Okay, here we have a bone of the foot. We can see the distal phalanx and the proximal phalanx of the big toe, and then our first metatarsal. Remember, this is not a metacarpal. The metacarpals are found in the wrist. Let's see if it's an option. First metatarsal, correct.